Ishola Abiru, a stylish, highly experienced, accomplished entrepreneurial expert and industry captain, is the founder and chief executive officer of H&Y Furniture Manufacturers Ltd, one of the frontline furniture manufacturing firms in Nigeria.
H&Y, formerly Home and Dew, started about 30 years ago, and it is more of a passion that evolved to become a business. Back in the day, all I had, the real origin, was my car. My car was called Moto the Shop. For those who understand Yoruba, that is, my car was my shop, because in my car I had my receipts, my catalogs, my this, my everything. If I wanted to, if anyone called on me, I could get my business started and finished there and then. When I got married about 30 years ago, we needed to set up home. We had limited resources. I have an eye for beautiful things, and I was compelled to work with local artisans, what you sometimes call roadside carpenter. It was interesting and challenging, but we got there eventually. I had my catalogs and my ideas, how I wanted my space to look. And at the end of the day, I was actually pleasantly surprised, because I then realized that these men were really, really skillful and very good at what they did. I probably underestimated what I achieved, because but when friends and family visited, they were more impressed, and they actually really liked it. And people were actually happy and willing to part with their money to have me do up their homes and spaces. And that was how the business started. Actually, we were going happily until a lot of, maybe some elements of indiscipline, inconsistency started cropping up. They weren't able to deliver on time in some cases, and so I felt I needed to own my production. Luckily, my parents had a property in Ogba that was idle, and they were happy to let me make use of it. So I was able to set up a cottage workshop. I got some hand tools and made use of maybe the sawmill that was close by, and invited some contract carpenters to work in the workshop. It was fine. It was much better than I had better control, but we weren't there yet. I needed to improve my, we were getting more orders, and the hand tools were not sufficient. So I expressed my concerns to my husband, and he said to me that perhaps I should approach the Bank of Industry to to assist me in financing, getting bigger machines rather than going to the sawmill. I approached the Bank of Industry, and they gave me the long list of, well, that had its own advantages. It was quite painful at that time, because I looked at the list and I was like, how was I going to be able to surmount this hurdle? And my husband again suggested to me, perhaps I should attend a business school. And I attended the Lagos Business School. And during the course of the program, I realized that the requirements were not actually to attack me. They were actually meant to support me, because then I needed to put my accounts in order. I needed to sort out my taxes. I needed to set up a board, and I needed to set up a management team. And it took me 3 years, but we eventually got there, and I was able to access the facility. We got the manual machines big. Our production improved definitely, and we were able to run happily for about 10 years. And thereafter, again, because we had the market was responding positively to us. So, we were growing, and we realized that we had another set of challenges. And that was, we weren't able to deliver consistent outputs, because the machines we had were manual machines. So there were slight variations, slight inconsistencies. To the naked eye, it wasn't obvious, but to mine and maybe my team members, we felt that we could, and we kept trying and trying. And during I had to conduct some research, and I then realized that there were actually semi-automated machines out there that could deliver consistent output on time too. People with mass projects were beginning to approach us, so we just felt we needed to we needed those machines. They were big, the cost seemed, but again, we went back to our friends, the Bank of Industry, and luckily this time around it was it was much faster than before. And within a very short time, because we had everything in place, we were able to access. And we also felt our cottage factory then in Ogba was, we had outgrown it, and we had started, all the while our business was growing, we were building purpose-fit factory. We got the land in Ikorodu, and we started building. So luckily, by the time our machines came in, our building was also ready. So that way we had our world-class, state-of-the-art, if I must say so myself, furniture factory in Ikorodu. And so that's where we are now. And it's gotten a lot better. I mean, sometimes I'm usually very delighted when I see our output, not only the quality, even the quantity, because we've started receiving orders for doors in thousands, and that is quite heartwarming. The vision of H&Y is to improve the Nigerian economy by producing world-class furniture products and providing space-enhancing solutions. And because we all, myself and my team, we all believe that if we can get Nigerians to buy and enjoy and procure made in Nigeria furniture products, the entire economy will be better for it. The less money we spend buying imported goods, the better we are for it. And that's why we are committed to improving the quality of our products every day. Every day I sleep and wake up thinking about how we can improve our service offering, our product offering. To a large extent, I think we are very close to achieving this goal, because I can say to you 150% our products meet and even, I believe, surpass international standards. So our benchmark is how can we surpass the international standards. We've used everything. We use very good quality products. Our raw materials are carefully chosen and selected. Our production process is technology, driven. So we, everything, all that it takes to produce world-class products, we immerse into our production and our service offering. Absolutely, we are. I mean, the response we receive from our clients shows that they're quite happy, and I know that we have so many clients that otherwise would have, thought of maybe importing some of their furniture products, but they come to us and they're usually very satisfied. So we give value for money. We give value, absolute value for money. And we strongly believe that the more Nigerians are inclined to buying and purchasing made in Nigeria products, the better we are all for it. First and foremost, we manufacture world-class furniture products that we take care of residencies, we take care of offices, we take care of educational facilities. Our products are designed to bring innovation, comfort, beauty. Aesthetic, they're designed with aesthetic values that our customers crave for, and the comforts they like. And so all this is put into consideration when designing our products. And what we're really passionate about are our modular storage solutions, because we have come up with this system, these modules that you could use in the home, in the office, as well as in schools. They're like boxes that when you put them together, they become furniture, and they can be used for different storage solutions, because we believe that when people are organized, the best in them is revealed. For example, the wardrobes, that we have the modules that different types and designs of modules that cater to how you can store your clothes, your shoes, your bags, as well as for the kitchen, cabinetry. We also have different sizes of modules that help with, storing, food items, your crockery, your cutlery, your pots and pans, and things like that. And the same also applies for the offices. The same boxes can also be used for storing files, stationery, all the tools and gadgets that people use in the offices, and the same applies for schools. The same boxes can also be modified to be used in schools where you keep books, stationeries, and all that you use. So we have perfected the system, and within the twinkle of an eye, in a short space of time, we can have your space well arranged to suit the uniqueness of our different customers' spaces. And our doors are built to last. We also specialize in the production of doors. They are built to last, and of course that doors can be used in all these spaces that we mentioned. 3 or 4 variations of doors. We have the timber, the high timber doors. We have the flush doors. Those are for the high timber doors, are usually used for external entrances, or exits. And the internal doors are mostly the flush doors. So you have the hollow core, and you have the semi-solid, you have the solid core doors. They're all built to last, and we churn them out in thousands.